I'm Scott McGregor at Scott Trades on Twitter with This Week in Bitcoin. Before we get started, I got to ask you for a favor. Please subscribe to this podcast, leave a review, leave a comment, and really do us a favor and help get the word out about this channel. Okay, let's go. A bond manager from VanEck, an investment management house and firm which offers active and passive ETF strategies, says the sanctions that have been put on Russia have changed money. And they believe that the actions taken against Russia will lower the demand for hard currencies as reserve assets, which ultimately will be bullish for both gold and Bitcoin. I'll link to the full article in the show notes, and it's definitely worth a read. But in short, he believes that this new paradigm in reserve assets could see the price of gold go anywhere between $21,000 per ounce and $31,000 per ounce, and using those same metrics could push the Bitcoin price anywhere from 1.3 million per coin to 4.8 million per coin. Whew. I gotta get more Bitcoin. There are now officially 19 million Bitcoin in existence. The 19 millionth Bitcoin was officially mined on April the 1st at block 730002. There's now only 2 million new Bitcoin remaining to be mined, and it'll take 120 years before the entire supply is in circulation. While this next story isn't directly tied to Bitcoin, I still think it's pretty important. The crypto exchange Binance has hired a former Microsoft executive as their new chief technology officer. Rohit Wad said in a LinkedIn post, "While we're still in the early days, there are already technologies that could dramatically simplify current inefficiencies. Web3 is exciting, and I'm super excited to join Binance to lead the global team." He also said in a blog post that before the pandemic, his mom didn't know how to use credit cards on the internet. And now she does most of her shopping online and is even asking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin maximalist Greg Foss just launched his new financial education website called Looking Glass Education. He'll make the announcement officially at the Bitcoin conference this week, but he told us some details in a recent interview first.
I'm real proud to be part of an education platform that we're just going to announce in the beginning of April, where we've put together a free education platform for anybody in the world who can learn about finance, wants to learn about finance, but is either overwhelmed or misinformed by what they teach you in school. So I'm part of a group of 5 other people from around the world that's put together this education platform. We will announce it at the Bitcoin conference in Miami. Right now it's called Looking Glass Education. So it's on my Twitter bio. You're the first podcast I'm announcing this on. LookingGlassEducation.com. This is for people who we are going to help understand the realities of the financial world and why everybody needs to own Bitcoin. They need to own more than zero. Get off of zero. Figure out how much you should own. It allows you to sleep at night, and you could not have to look at the price on a daily basis. And then we'll talk in 20 years.
By the way, if you haven't already, be sure to check out Greg Foss's full interview with me on the channel. It's about an hour long, and he gives us his own price target for Bitcoin, around $2 million US. Speaking of the Bitcoin conference, it's this week. It runs April 6th through to the 9th. We're expecting a lot more announcements coming soon. Registration details for the conference in Miami is at www.b.tc/conference. I gotta tell you, it is gonna be another big week for Bitcoin. Check out our official website for more great content, www.hotwallet.ca. I'm Scott McGregor, at Scott Trades on Twitter. I'll see you in the metaverse.